Hey guys, we're on our way down to do a shoot. I got a YouTube buddy that's coming in from out of town. Never met him. He said he's stopping by, so he's actually going to hook up with me and the late Boy Scout. We're going to go out and do some shooting, but it's kind of morphed to going out to do a night shoot in the desert to end up at Action Target's indoor range with a few other guys, and I don't know who they are, so hopefully we'll see some familiar faces down there. This is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So give us a quick introduction.
Quick introduction?
Yep.
To
you.
To me?
Yeah, your YouTube channel, what's going on?
Alright, I'm David. I do GunSense YouTube channel. It's Second Amendment commentary, also some gear reviews, and generally trying to straighten out some of the misinformation out there. And I don't know.
You've got a really good presence. I just tell my wife, I says, you're the type of people we want talking about guns. It's not the stereotypical people that some tend to think about, and it's very well thought out and intelligent.
Well, thank you. You know, it's ironic. I get a lot of people saying that I'm very well spoken, and I always kind of laugh at that because that takes 40 takes.
I know how that goes. Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing what you get in person. Not so well spoken after all.
Yeah, yeah. And then I get to a point where I'm like, oh, screw it, I'm leaving it in.
Yeah, exactly. That happens too.
And Cody, how about a quick introduction for you?
Alright, well, my channel is Desert Defense, and I was invited out here by the late Boy Scout.
But spell it.
DZRTDEFENSE. So, kind of spelled differently, but on my channel we just do everything outdoors, a lot of hunting. I'm going to get hopefully some more hunting video up, and just shooting videos, anything outdoors. So
nice.
This is the guys' night out. Ended up being the guys' night in at Action Target. This is fun. You guys are gonna have a lot of fun with this. When you get over here and you just start playing with it, you can go through. You can start from the home screen, and you can just do a quick start and send the target out to a specific to any range that you want. Bring it back with a touch of a button. But the fun is when you go in here to the programs. Okay, you got these different drills that you can run. For example, you can put a shoot target on one side and a no shoot target on the other side. You can run the decision making drill. And it'll send it out, and it'll spin it, and it'll tease you, and then it'll stop on one side or the other, and you've got to decide if you're going to come up and shoot on it. That one's really fun. There's some accuracy games that'll send it out to different distances. You're going to use a different target, like that 6 target bullseye over there. And at the different distances, you're going to try and place all your shots within the score zone. So it's just challenging, it's fun. You push yourself, you want to do better. There's reloading drills and things, there's charging drills where it'll come running at you. So just get in here and play with it. If you start out with the intermediate, okay, then it's going to go out to 3 different distances, and you need to put 3 shots in the score zone here, and it's going to expose for 3 seconds each time. So that's a good one to start on, and then as you're comfortable with that, as long as you're putting everything in the score zone, move up to the advanced, and it'll only give you 1 second each time it exposes. And play around with that, so that's a good place to start. Cool.
right, not
that's
too
fun,
bad
man.
there, Crockett.
Yeah, not too bad. I got a couple of them out there, a few of them out there. That's fun.
Yeah, that is really fun.
That is
man.
a lot of fun.
So talk to us a little bit about when it's flipping like that, what you're doing, and what this is all, you know, set up for.
Well, we kind of talked about it earlier. It's so you don't know when to shoot. It's kind of that decision, and I don't know. It's just fun. Like we were talking, when you go to ranges like this, you're running out there 10 yards, you shoot, and you're done. I like this dynamic portion of it. You don't know what it's going to do. You don't know when it's going to do it. And you have to make that decision. I kind of loaded these up to where I didn't know exactly what I had in them, so that I'd run dry and I didn't know when to force that mag change and then put that into it as well.
That makes it really fun.
Yeah, that was fun. This is a lot of fun.
Well, good shooting, man. That was great.
He doesn't look all that committed.
Well, you'll know he's committed when he starts running at you. Okay, this drill is a charging drill. He's going to advance out to 30 feet, and then he's going to turn. He's going to turn and face you.
What do you think this is, a range? Knock it off!
When he turns and faces you, he's going to start to charge. When he starts charging, come up from below and place 3 shots on target. Okay, as he's charging you.
So when he charges,
does he start the charge? It starts from 30 feet. Okay.
And we're drawing from the holster or low ready?
Whatever you want to do.
I'm do holster.
There you go.
You want to do it?
Yep.
Got you.
So he's gonna come and charge you.
Okay, Crockett, this is like the Alamo. You know that, right? I mean,
He's gonna stop and he'll go back out, and then he'll come again. He's gonna come at you 3 times. So you can holster after each time.
And I do 3 shots?
3 shots each time. 3 cycles. Sorry.
wow.
Shot the lady behind him.
Whoa, right in the beak, man. That's some Mozambique stuff going on right there.
And those in front, it's actually a quad rail.
Wait a second. Oh man, his wedding tackles it hurt. Look at that, guys.
Yeah.
He's not having no more fun. Gosh.
That was on purpose,
What do you have to say for yourself, Crockett? Man. There we go. Good
Hey,
shooting,
if he
buddy.
doesn't stop, you go to that pelvic
Hey,
reason.
yeah, you know, I think that's pretty darn slick too. I mean, that's gonna ruin your afternoon. And good
Gosh,
shooting,
dude.
Crockett. That was awesome.
That's fun.
So what are you thinking as far as like if somebody was to charge you at 30 feet, what would you say your odds would be?
You know, it's interesting because he's paper. I know he's paper, but it still gets that adrenaline going as he's coming at you. In fact, I think one of those times I fumbled a little bit getting it out. I love that, the different aspect that it brings. I don't know if we get a lot of machismo going on. Oh, I can do some guy, whatever. I'll just. If this is real, it certainly puts a whole new aspect, whole new level to this.
Well, I have to say I'm pretty impressed. I mean, we got one round that went off target here, but I mean, that's definitely gonna end a party. These are gonna end a party, and that's definitely gonna end a party. So good shooting. It was awesome, Crockett.
Okay, who's next?
That's good, man. One thing to notice that's always interesting on this drill,
Yeah.
we always see people start to string them up. See how you've got this?
Yeah.
And it's due to the fact that the target's coming at you and your reaction is it's coming closer and you're moving. That's just a natural kind of a reaction, and people see you've got a good group right here. But over a few runs we'll see people stringing them up and down like that. And the other thing is that I wanted to ask you, have you felt that feeling on an indoor range before?
No, absolutely not. Not even close.
It's pretty cool to be able to give you that stress and that adrenaline.
And there's like, oh my gosh, this target's charging me.
Yeah.
You know,
I've seen people running this drill back up, like from their standing in this shooting bay right here, and they're like, oh my gosh, like it's coming.
How often?
They're retreating.
How often do you get that?
Never.
We were just talking about, I love going out in the desert and shooting because I can move, I can be dynamic, I can do all this stuff, but I can't get my targets to move. I've actually toyed with some thoughts on how I could do it, but this is cool. This is really cool.
That is way cool.
You got to get in on this, or I'm going to hog it. I want to do that one again. You got to get in on that one.
Oh yeah, I'll try it. I'm gonna suck. I forgot Joe had the crippling disability.
I know, right? Poor lefties. I didn't do as good as Crockett did. I had some wander on me over here. Had 2 off, 3 off.
You know what's another interesting aspect of this is the movies, the television shows, you shoot somebody, they drop, they're done, right?
Yeah.
You might hit this guy 3 times and he still comes at you.
He's gonna keep coming.
Just because you hit him doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna drop.
No, that's 100% true, man. You know, and a lot of guys that's been overseas that's using like Full Metal Jacket 9mm could attest to that. You know, sometimes it takes multiple shots to put somebody down.
Yep.
Which is kind of fun. We're trying 3 shots per 30 feet, you know. It was cool.
No, I'll suck publicly, it's alright. I didn't know it was your sister. Oh, I'm supposed to shoot him.
No, Gino!
Nice. I think he's... What'd you think of the drill?
I'm shooting a little wild. Look at this timer, man. As soon as it's about 60 points,
Much tighter the groups get as they get closer.
It gets closer. Yeah.
yeah, no doubt. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, what's happening after this? I've got to smile ear to ear. Dave's got to smile ear to ear. You've got to smile ear to ear.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, but put a real guy with a knife in the hand, different story.
No smile.
Yeah. But man, what a ride!
This is a great
fun one.
Cody, you want in on this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know, Crockett, you know, one of the things that I noticed is when we were doing that drill earlier on, when it was flipping, and something wasn't charging me, my groups are so much tighter, and when something's charging you, like, it's like, whoa, this thing's coming at me.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that it would make a difference, but it does.
Yeah.
You know? It's fun.
I got to do this one again too. I'll go after you.
You see a lot of, not a lot of flinching going on, but a whole lot of trigger slapping from a lot of us.
Yeah, I was going to say that's interesting because where we're missing is pretty consistent.
Right. Trigger slap.
Yep. I was gonna start total concealed, but if that dude is out there like that, I'm like this.
Right?
That one stands out. Most people don't have those.
Yeah. My favorite magazine, my kid bought me that.
Yeah?
That was one or two. Bought off his own money.
You know, I'm analyzing him as he's running, and he's not even that fast, right?
surprised at how fast it really is.
You think so?
Yeah.
Versus what a real
I wonder
person
how
is
many-
running?
You should see how many yards it goes.
You got to do the strike to the head first.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. What do you think?
How do you fat?
Oh, oh shoot. Yeah, he's like, okay, you want to fight with knives?
Bring a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah. Man, that's some good shooting.
How'd it go, man?
That is a riot.
All right.
That is
All of them on the
a
bottom.
riot.
No, no, I missed some, so you did better.
Wow, that's some good shooting
I
though.
didn't get a good group on it, but
Any thoughts
I think if I
second
get
time
this
round
one,
versus first time round?
Yeah.
yeah,
what are you shooting?
I got some of the jitters out the first time. You know, you kind of didn't know what to expect. Now you know what's coming. One thing I noticed, so I did end up covering it just to see how I do, and I noticed I cleared it about like that.
Oh.
You know, so I've got to make sure to really clear that garment to clean that gun out of there as best I can.
Interesting. Awesome.
Yeah, man. I can shoot that all day.
That's fun.
So action target out here, a nice invite. This was a lot of fun. I'm tired, but that's because I had a lot of fun playing around. Great targets. Thanks for hosting us, guys. This was a lot of fun. Greatly appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out, Crockett. It's fun to have you.
Thanks, Crockett.